Somewhere in your company right now, there's a spreadsheet nobody talks about, the one your team built because Salesforce didn't quite fit how they actually work. That's not a training problem. It's not really a technology problem. It's a sequencing problem. Most Salesforce implementations get built the same way. Pick a template, configure the standard objects, go live on schedule. Every box on the project plan gets checked. And 6 months later, half the team is still working around the system instead of in it. A report rebuilt by hand, a stage nobody updates, a side process that started as temporary and never left. None of that shows up at go live. It shows up later, once the project team has already moved on. Build it in the other order. Before we touch a single field or automation, we spend time understanding how your team actually moves a deal forward, resolves a case, or closes out a request. The real steps, not the org chart version of them. Salesforce gets configured to match that. It's a slower first few weeks. It's also the difference between a system your team adopts and one they quietly route around. If we find a simpler answer along the way, even one that shrinks the project, we'll tell you. That's the partnership, not just the platform. Here's what that looked like for Toppan Merrill. Their service resolution process wasn't slow because of a lack of effort. It was built around steps that didn't match how the team actually worked a case. We didn't start by bolting automation onto that. We rebuilt the process around how resolution actually happened. Result, roughly 50 hours saved on resolution time, 2 fewer FTEs tied up in manual work, and a drop of more than 95% in errors. None of that came from a bigger team. It came from a better fitted one. If your team has a workaround like that, a spreadsheet, side process, report someone rebuilds by hand every week, that's usually not a sign your people need more training. It's usually a sign the system was built around a template instead of around them. That gap is fixable, and it's almost always smaller than it looks from the inside. We're Cloud 113. We build Salesforce around how your business actually works, not the other way around. If you want to see what that process looks like for your team, follow along or reach out.